Hey there, welcome to the channel. I'm the Honest Notes and today I'm gonna do a review of one of the classic Beatles albums. Of course, it's Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And I reviewed this album in the past and it was my third album review. But Music Fan 1993 requested by me that I would do this review in English because I did my review on this album, the third one, in Dutch, so no one understands that. But I'm gonna do it now in English. So if you didn't understand what I said in the last video, I'm gonna explain it now in this video. I mean Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. It's probably the best album of all time by many people. I just listened to it and it's an amazing record. What can you say about it? What hasn't been said already? But yeah, I mean it's an amazing album. It's groundbreaking. I mean the songs on there. Yeah, you also have a little backstory on how the album cover is made and how they recorded it with their producer. And also just a lot of pictures. The song titles, or the song lyrics, I mean. No, this is not right. It's not in the right order though. The songs on there are Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, With a Little Help from My Friends, Loose in the Sky with Diamonds, which is one of my favorites, Getting Better, Fixing a Hole, which is also a good one, She's Leaving Home, Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite, Within You, Without You, When I'm 64, great song as well, Lovely Rita, one of my favorites, Good Morning, a good one, and Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, a reprise from the first one. And then of course A Day in the Life, which is a masterpiece. What can you say about that song? What hasn't been said already, but yeah, I love that song. I love that song to death. I think it's one of the defining Beatles songs of all time. It's my personal favorite. Yeah, but a lot of song lyrics. Some notes by Peter Blake. I think one of the artists that the Beatles were influenced by. What else do you got? The shooting of the historical notes. It was just the background, and the Beatles were taking a picture with that. Many familiar faces like Bob Dylan, Marilyn Monroe, the Animals, I believe. I'm not sure, or the Kings, one of the two, or I'm both in wrong ways. A lot of historical figures, but I can't name them because I'm Edgar Poden, I think. Edgar. I'm not sure. I'm not the best with history. The revolver was played. That says here. Revolver was played when they recorded this, so they got a bit of influence by that, by their last record. Another picture of the Beatles, a bit like this one. This is actually pretty handy though. You can see the names of all the people that are on the front cover, and they're all listed here. So if you want to pause this, you can do this. You can pause it anytime. These are the song lyrics. Yeah, what I just let you see was probably just. I think that was just. Yeah, that was just recording where it was recorded. These are the real song lyrics. Sgt. Pepper, Little Help, Diamonds, Getting Better, Fixing a Hole. Just great, man. Just just a great list. I mean, the Beatles let you pay for their stuff because they don't want it to be streaming. But yeah, I mean, when you buy stuff from them, you get the whole package. It's amazing. She's leaving home, being for the benefit of Mr. Kite. Within You, Without You, When I'm 64, Lovely Rita, one of my favorites. For all the piano section by, I think it's John Lennon. It's amazing. So melancholic to hear. Good morning, another picture of the Beatles. Yeah, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, Reprise, and A Day in the Life, of course. Masterpiece, just a masterpiece in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, and here's another picture of the Beatles. I mean, it was real consistent for the Beatles to I wanted to say upload, but that is not something to say because it's not true. But yeah, I mean, this album, it's a masterpiece. What can you say about it? I think it's not my favorite Beatles album because yeah, when you just hear the album in general, it's good, but it's not amazing in my opinion. Um, and then you come to the end, and then you hear A Day in the Life and Lovely Rita, and those are just breathtaking songs. And when you hear the rest of the album, it is also good, but it is not A Day in the Life. That song is just groundbreaking. It is just flawless. You know what else can you say on this album? I think it's a very complete album. It tells a very good story. I don't know what the story is. I haven't searched it up, but I believe it's pretty good. And yeah, I just love this album. I've not else much left to say for this album review. Time to yeah to fill the gap up for the length of the video. Milking. No, not milking, but yeah, I mean the songs on there, Fixing a Hole, When I'm 64, all classic Beatles songs that are going down in history because yeah, I mean when you ask people if they still know these songs, they still say yes because everyone knows the Beatles and everyone knows their singles. Although I think they did it better on previous records like Rubber Soul or Revolver, or in later records like the White Album or Abbey Road. I think those are slightly better in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, you cannot take away what this album did for a lot of things. It's changed a lot of records at the time. It made the concept behind an album. It made that famous, and yeah, I mean, it did just so much for the whole industry for music. But yeah, I mean, you cannot say a lot about this album what hasn't been said already. It is just flawless. It is just an amazing record. It is not one of my favorites, but I can see why people love this album so much. I mean, my rating is of course a 10 because if I gave it lower than that, it will be false. It will be inaccurate because this album did just so much for music in general. Well, that was my album review. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna listen to another record now and review that. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Ominous Notes and of course give a like. Subscribe, like I said again, and request something you want done in the future next. Yeah, I hear from you guys. Let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Keep it Mel, or in this case, keep it rock. The Beatles forever.